bore you with what it is, but it's basically my best friend, if I die tomorrow morning, could actually come and take everything from my children. Do you know, that's how durable it is. Because she would have a longer relationship with me. Durable means long time. Think of the bunny in the Duracell. Right. Basically, if anyone votes yes or you don't vote no, you got to remember women lose all their rights that is protected by the Constitution. Every single right you have as a woman is gone. Because for years, women, if they needed change in the Constitution, they would go to court, they would get it, and they would update the Constitution. Like people that worked for the civil servants, if they got married, they had to leave, they went into court, they sorted it, they could go to work, right? Everything can be changed with just a small, we don't need a referendum, we don't need to waste 20 million euros that could go to better causes, like the children that were up in Dublin the other day that are waiting months instead of buying paper out of it. Women can have children, like she said. I'm a mother of 5, and I've had my husband there with me when I was having them. Let me tell you here, he wouldn't have a baby. And I don't think you would have one. Did you ever see Man Flu? Okay? And as a country that our families have fought and died for, I know my grandfather did, or my great-grandfather did, we need to protect what they gave us as our inheritance. This is what, and we need to have the same inheritance for our children and their children and the children that come after that. Okay? This is Ireland. We are different. We are the Fighting Irish. And we need to show those up in the Dáil that they are not taking control of us anymore.
Alright guys, does anybody want to have say here, anybody from Sure.
Ladies, gentlemen, not one of us want to be here today. Not one of us. We would rather be at home. But why are we here? For one simple reason. Because we are at war. Simple as. We see a lot of anger thrown at those who stands up and speaks out on the destruction of Éire. Most of this anger is from the establishment and its puppets. They try portraying nationalists as some sort of far-right anti-establishment organisation, when all we are mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters. We are not anti-establishment, but we are trying to bring the establishment back to where it should be. Minimum control over we the people. Politicians, journalists, NGOs, Marxists and the Irish Republican Socialist Movement. Why does Irish Socialists hate us so much? Simply because they grew up with anger and hatred in their hearts. They learn more about hating the British than loving their own kin and embracing the uniqueness of the Irish culture and nation. What exactly is a nation? Nations are formed because there's a collection of people who share a common culture, history, language, ethnicity, religion, morals and ethics. These people then agree to form a nation because despite the vast array of differences between individuals, they all have enough in common to believe that what they share is a general vision of what's best for this nation. A nation dies when its people no longer recognises the importance of family and also forgets the basic principles of their ancestors who created this nation. They have simply lost their connection to what our ancestors fought and died to protect, Ireland's unique culture and heritage, and most importantly, our right to be a free, sovereign nation and protect our indigenous peoples from any further plantations. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask to stand up, speak out and make sure you stand up for your country, because right now our country is dying. And we need all the Irish Indigenous people to reach out and start speaking out, because we have to protect our country. We do. And there's many immigrants who stands here with us today, not because they're anti-immigration, but they know if Ireland dies to this globalist ideologies, there will not be a safe place left for them. Éireann go bragh. This speech was about 20 minutes long. I said I had to shorten it down a small bit. Well done, Joe.
So, what I want to ask is, do we understand what a republic is? A republic is an idea that we all understand, we all have, or we don't truly understand it. And a republic is a contract between a state and a people. Now, I believe, thanks, I believe that the contract between the what's known as the Irish state and the Irish people has been broken, and very, very thoroughly broken. But it was only ever an idea. It's an idea we still have. But I believe, even if you look at the paperwork from the 1919 Constitution forward, there have been several hoodwinking processes going on, and all the time we're being robbed of what was originally a strong idea of what is the contract. It's individual rights. The state has no right to interfere with you as an individual. That is absolutely tantamount to what a republic is. So the republic, the contract for the republic has been broken. We have to claim our own republic, because it's an idea. It's an idea in our heads, and we must pursue it, because we know that the people up in Dublin, in the Dáil, are not pursuing it. They're pursuing the very opposite, to rip this nation to pieces. And you can see, for example, just one example, our so-called Garda Commissioner is ex-MI5. What is a British intelligence agent doing running our Gardaí? Thanks.
Lads, I was just informed on the 3rd of March there's a Women's March at Garden of Remembrance at 1 p.m. Alright. Lads, anyone else want to speak? Anybody else want to speak?
Díobh go léir, mission Gaeilgeoir agus tásúla go Gaeilgeoirí bailithe anseo. Agus le fada an lá tá an meastigum bunreacht na hÉireann. Agus tá bunreacht na hÉireann ag tuairt antaciúcht an duine ná, agus caiimid an fórí heasamh, agus an uchtú lá de míle máta, caiimid bótáil níl an lá sin. So bhí ag scapa an scéal agus go seasamid an fód go léir.
Any takers, lads? Any takers? Hey, where's Joe? Joe Delaney.
He just get him do another one.